If you want to become an official YouTube partner so you can get paid on your videos and grow your channel, check out STGmedia.com, man. Live your dreams today. So Team STG, we are back with a brand new episode of STG Stories. Now this, oh man, this happened to me about a week ago. Now we ain't gonna do it. Happened to me about a week ago, literally. And this is definitely something that I am going to remember for a long time, and I promised you guys I would make this into a video. It definitely was pretty unfortunate, but you know what? It happens to people, it happened to me, and we are going to be sharing this story. So, basically, you guys probably already read the title. If you guys did not remember, basically about a year ago, maybe two, I actually put diesel in my mom's car. And you don't put diesel in a car that takes gasoline. And when I put diesel, I made a whole STG Stories video on it. Make sure you watch it. I put diesel in that car, and that car literally drove for a little bit, and then out of nowhere, it just stopped driving, and I had to quickly just take a quick right and park in the middle of a road, and it did not move, did not do anything after that, and I had to get it towed. I watched the story. It sucked. It was very unfortunate. And last week, something similar happened. Something similar happened. Not diesel. Trust me, I learned my mistake for life after that. I don't put diesel in my car. But my car did, you know, break down, if you will. You know, it was, whew, very unfortunate. So, let's start the story. So last Wednesday, I believe, it was you can check on Instagram. It was when I had a selfie with my mom. Anyways, my car broke down. The weather was crazy. It was raining. Like it was the craziest rain I've ever seen. One of the craziest rainstorms I've ever seen in Chicago. There was just rain from morning to night. It was raining. So many of my friends, their basements got flooded. You know, some of their cars got flooded. It was just raining everywhere. Literally, it was crazy. I've never really seen anything like it. So obviously, with rain, that much rain, an abundance of rain, roads are gonna start getting flooded. Parks are gonna start getting flooded. So basically, I, right now, am about to go get a haircut, and then I'm about to go study the library. Really? You know, I call my mom, like, yo, mom, I'm gonna go study in the library. She's like, no, you shouldn't go. It's you know, it's pretty bad weather. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna do this. I gotta study, right? And I wanted, you know, she wanted me to get a haircut, and I'm like, I didn't tell her, but, you know, I wanted to surprise her and get a haircut, too, so she'd be happy. So, you know what? Even though my mom said, no, my doorbell's ringing, and hopefully somebody can open it. Anyways, I was like, you know, I'm gonna surprise my mom, get a haircut, then I'm gonna go study, and then, you know, come back home, bam. I'll get my haircut, she'll be happy, I study too, call it a day. So basically what I do is I take the car, my car now, I got a car, I'm driving straight to the haircut place. Now it's just one long road, and then I take a left and I'm at the place. So when I get onto the road, I pass the red light and I'm just going straight on the road. I notice that there's a lot of water. Like, I noticed that, you know, the road is starting to sink and it's just water. And I see like two cars in front of me, you know, doing it. And their cars sinking, and then they're just going through. I'm like, alright, fine. If all these cars are doing it, might as well do it. There's people behind me like honking. I'm like, I guess I gotta go through this road. I got no choice. Like, normally, I probably would not do that. But, you know, I see two cars in front of me, and I see cars behind me honking at me. I'm like, alright, maybe it's not that deep. Maybe it's not that deep. The moment I get into that water, I noticed the car sinking. The car's sinking. It's still driving, but it's sinking. And by the time I was in the middle of that road, where my car was at the lowest point, I literally felt like I was swimming on water with my car. I literally felt like my car was swimming. The water was, literally, it's like half the car was underwater. And the gas pedal, I had to take that gas pedal, and I went fast and furious and slammed it as hard as I could go. I didn't even put on sport mode to even get more oomph to make the car move. But the car was barely moving. Underwater, the car was going maybe 2 to 3 miles per hour. 2 to 3 miles per hour. Oh man, that sucked, bro. And the crazy thing is, to the left, there was a car that got stuck, and, you know, dudes were trying to push it. And then to my right, another car got stuck. Those two cars that were going, they got stuck. And the dudes behind me, I didn't even look to see what happened to the dudes behind me. They were honking at me. They were probably getting stuck too. You know, I'm happy and grateful my car's kind of new, so it had the power to go through this crazy flood. These poor cars to my right, and probably the cars behind me, they actually got stuck in the water. So I was happy that I was able to get out. So after I got out, I'm a boss, dude. I got past it, bro. These guys honking at me now. They stuck, man. Why I gotta be bogus like that? Unfortunately, I noticed my car was going really slow. My car was going super slow. Like, I was putting full force into my car, and the car was moving 5 miles per hour. So I'm basically right next to my haircut place, so I'm just hoping my car could just make it to that haircut place. Like, I go straight, it's going like 5 miles per hour, I have my blinkers on, both lights, so people know behind me my car's messed up. I take the left, and I quickly just park, and I'm like, alright man, obviously a lot of water probably got into the car. I'm gonna go get my haircut, and then I'm gonna come back, and hopefully by the time I'm back, the car is doing well. I go get my haircut, I come back, and the car is not doing well. This car is still broken. This car is still messed up. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I called the dealership. They're like, oh my god, why'd you do that? You're not supposed to do that. I'm like, great. Okay. And I'm like, screw the dealership. I call my uncle, my mom, and you know, I was actually pretty confident because this is the car I'm paying for myself. So it's not as bad as when my diesel was my mom's car. It was her money and all that. So this is my car, my payments, my money. So I'm like, all right, at least it's on me. As you know, I don't have to worry about going super yelled at and stuff. So, you know, I called everybody. I told everybody we had to basically get the car towed. So we waited like 5-6 hours. There's a pizza store right there. So I got myself some pizza. You guys saw the Instagram. Got myself some pizza. The car was not moving. It wasn't able to do anything. The tow dude finally came. He brought it to a local dealer, and we're not going to the official dealership. We're going to, you know, this dude who repairs cars, really cool guy. Fixed it, and he only charged $140, $120, only $120. The actual dealership probably would have charged like $1,000, $2,000, because the whole car's engine got flooded with water. So that dude fixed it, and that dude did all that crazy. I don't know what he did. He fixed it. He charged $125, and I was able to get my car back. And woo! Very scary moment, man. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, listen, man. If you are in a rainy area, don't do this. Don't drive into that flood. Take the U-turn and take a detour. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. So basically, after my car, I realized my car got stuck, and my mom was gonna come pick me up, obviously, and chill with me. She had to take a route, a different route. Why? Not only because of the flood, because that road that I took got blocked off. There was like 4 cars that were stuck in the water, and they blocked that whole road off, and literally like 10-15 minutes after my car got stuck. Literally. I'm like, are you serious, bro? If I came 20 minutes later, I would have dodged that whole thing. But it definitely was something to remember. It definitely is a learning experience. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a little bit long, but let me know in the comments down below if this has ever happened to you. Has your car ever got, you know, shut down, or your parents' car ever got shut down or something like that, broken down, maybe because of water, or maybe because of diesel? I don't know, man. Don't put diesel. Please don't do it. But I did it. It sucked. But let me know in the comments down below. Car is perfectly fine. I'm perfectly fine. But it definitely is something that I'm always going to remember. Like, I'm never going to forget that diesel incident. I'm never going to forget this. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys soon. Just one thing to take note of, my friends. When a calamity happens, I share this on Instagram. When a calamity happens, be calm. Be calm. Always be calm. You know, the more you fear, the more anger you have, the more rage is built up. It's just not gonna go. You know, it's not gonna be. Just don't do it, man. Be calm. My car broke down. I was calm. I was talking to the tow dude, very calm manner. Talking to all the, you know, the insurance, very nice manner, very calm manner. And everything with being calm, I didn't have to worry about raging or anything. I just had to be calm. I didn't have to yell at nobody, and everything worked out fine, man. You be nice to others. You be nice to yourself, and you be nice in general. And people are gonna return, and good things gonna happen, man. What goes around comes around. I'm gonna see you guys soon. Take care, my friends. Peace.